Welcome back to the feud, everybody. The Scandal family won the game. And now it's time to play. All right, here's how fast money works, Marjorie.
Okay.
Brighton is off stage. He can't see or hear your answers.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answers. If you can't think of something, just say pass. I'll get back to it if we have enough time. Then if you and Brighton together come over 200 points, tell everybody what you'll win for your favorite charity.
75,000 rand.
75,000 rand. Wonderfully charming there, Marjorie. Let's make it happen.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
20 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Name something you would buy that suddenly brings you new friends.
Car.
A word that starts with under.
Underwear.
The worst job at a hospital.
A nurse.
Something you can lick.
Ice cream.
A letter of the alphabet that isn't often used.
X.
Come on, let's say it. All right, Marjorie, darling. Name something you would buy that suddenly brings you new friends. You said a car. Survey said? Name a word that starts with under. You said underwear. Survey said? The worst job at a hospital. You said what everybody needs, a nurse. Survey said? Something you can lick. You said ice cream. Survey said? A letter of the alphabet that isn't often used. You said X. Survey said? Brighton?
Yes, sir.
All right, Brighton, she got 176. You need 24 points to win. I'm gonna ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate the answers. If you do, you're gonna hear this sound. I'm gonna say try again. You give me another answer. It's gonna be a little bit tougher this time, so we can give you 25 seconds. You ready?
I am ready,
All right,
sir.
let's remind everyone of Marjorie's answers. Those wonderful answers there. 25 seconds on the clock, please. Clock will start after I read the first question. Here we go. Name something you would buy that suddenly brings you new friends.
A car.
Try again.
A phone.
A word that starts with under.
Undertaker.
The worst job at a hospital.
Dying.
Something you can lick.
Ice cream.
Try again.
Lollipop.
A letter of the alphabet that isn't often used.
X.
Try again.
Y.
All right, let's go. Let's turn around. All right, Brighton, we need 24 points for 75,000 rand.
I mean,
Let's get it over with. Name something you would buy that suddenly brings you new friends. You said a phone. Survey said car. Car was the #1 answer. We're 16 points away from 75,000 rand.
I mean.
A word that starts with under. You said undertaker. Survey said underwear. Underwear was the #1 answer. Did I tell you that car was the #1 answer? Okay. We still need 16 points. The worst job at a hospital. You said, damn. That's what he said? Okay, we're still gonna be needing some points here. Boy, you're making this way more suspenseful than it's gotta be. We need 16 points and we're gonna still need 16. Cleaner is the #1 answer. We need 16 points. I say, something you can lick. You said, lollipop. We need 16 people to say this, man. Survey said, ice cream was #1. X was #1. Well, scandal, that's 75,000 rand. But they're walking out of here with a grand total of 92,000 rand. Great job, man. All for their favorite charity. I'm Steve Harvey. We'll see you next time, folks.